So you want to learn more about Monster Hunter? Well, here's everything you need to know. There's badass gear, big swords, and even bigger monsters. Is there anything else? No, not really. That's pretty much it. Okay, sure, there's a lot more to Monster Hunter than that, but let's be honest with each other for just 1 second. All we really care about is getting badass gear, using giant swords, and smashing the ever-living snot out of these skyscraper-sized behemoths. But just for the heck of it, I'll go into some more detail. Monster Hunter can be broken up into 3 main activities: the hunt, the fight, and the loot. The world is absolutely teeming with vicious and deadly creatures, and whether you're exploring in expedition mode or on a quest to hunt something in particular, the goal is the same: find and kill monsters. So let's go through the process step by step, beginning with the hunt. One of the main things you'll be doing in Monster Hunter is going on specific monster hunting quests. And when you're on a quest, the monster you're going after will leave tracks and traces behind them. The more clues you discover, the easier you'll be able to track them down with the help of your scout flies. On the hunt, you'll also encounter various flora and fauna. You can fight some smaller monsters to collect their resources or just practice your skills, or harvest materials and items to help you in the upcoming battle. Spend enough time and discover enough clues, and sooner or later your scout flies will give you a clear path to the monster you're after. And once you find them, it's time to fight. Every monster in Monster Hunter World has its own unique set of moves and attacks. Your very first time fighting any monster is always going to be the most dangerous because you don't know what to expect. I'm gonna level with you here. You're gonna get the crap kicked out of you a lot. Just prepare to get your ass beat. That's all I'm saying. In fact, I made a diagram just to give you an idea. Quick overview here. Okay, so here is the big scary monster, and there is your hunter. You're gonna come up and swing your sword a bunch at the monster and try to hit him and stuff. And he's gonna do a bunch of attacks, like a big fire breathing attack, and he's probably gonna take his claw here and smash you with it. And then you're gonna die. This will happen a few times. But with more fights and experience, you'll eventually learn everything they can throw at you and will be well prepared to take them down. There's no fancy health bars in Monster Hunter World. The monster itself will show you how much damage you've done. Visible scarring and limping away are all indicators that you've weakened the enemy. As monsters get closer and closer to death, they enter an enraged state, a final attempt at survival. Here, they're more dangerous than ever, so please be careful. Now you may be asking yourself, Force, I'm brand new to this game. How can I possibly expect to defeat these terrifying monsters? Well, I'll tell you, there's 3 things: the environment, your weapons, and some handy dandy tools. First off, the environment plays a big role in taking down monsters. The flora and fauna can be used to trap, stun, or otherwise hinder the monster and aid your hunter. Other monsters will also come in handy when fighting your main target, because let me tell you, the monsters in this game, they really hate each other.
Observe how the Odogaron demonstrates to the Radoban who's really the biggest predator of these parts.
And then we have your weapons, 14 different types to be exact. Each weapon offers a unique moveset and playstyle. There's the dual blades, sword and shield, great sword, long sword, hammer, gun lance, regular lance, hunting horn, switch axe, charge blade, bow, insect glaive, bow gun, and heavy bow gun. A lot of different weapons to choose from that vary from big and slow to fast and nimble. There are melee and ranged options and all sorts of combinations in between. And just so we set the record straight, there is no best weapon, so stop asking. There might just be the best for your particular playstyle. So try out a bunch of different weapons, see what you like, because honestly, that's gonna be half the fun. Now, beyond using the environment and your weapons, you also have several tools at your disposal. First off, there's the Slinger, a versatile range tool that lets you create diversions, trigger traps, open up shortcuts, or grapple onto the environment. There are mantles, which are special cloaks with unique bonuses. The Ghillie Mantle conceals you from enemy view. The Glider Mantle increases jump airtime and lets you glide. The Rocksteady Mantle reduces the damage you take and just makes you more resistant to the enemy. And finally, the Challenger Mantle prompts the monster to target you, which is great if you're trying to lure them into a trap.
Get out of here, I'm supposed to be hidden.
And then there's also a wide array of consumables to either boost and heal your hunter or hinder your enemies. And finally, we cannot forget the Palicos, battlefield helpers that specialize in a variety of offensive, defensive, and restorative support abilities. They can also be customized and equipped with all sorts of gear to your liking, and they're adorable. So, you've finally done it. Thanks to your amazing combat skill, use of the environment, and the various tools at your disposal, you have defeated your first monster. Congratulations! Now you get the loot. Upon defeating monsters, you'll harvest their materials, which are then used to craft weapons and gear. The coolest part of it all is that the items you make are styled after the monsters you killed, meaning that your brand new greatsword will be made from the jaw and teeth of that monster you slayed. There are loads of weapons and gear sets with different bonuses and unique skills that take after the monster used to make them. The game is all about hunting monsters, making their unique set of gear, and then moving on to the next one. This is a loot and gear collector's dream. Okay, Force, so just to recap, I get a quest, I hunt the monster, I kill the monster, I scavenge off the monster, I make loot from the monster, and then I do that over again. Is there anything else? Yep. First off, there are the monsters. There's over 40 different types of monsters in all sorts of shapes, sizes, temperaments, and cuteness. I mean, come on, this is pretty cute. Then there's the big fact that you can play with friends. That's right, we've got online drop-in multiplayer in Monster Hunter World, allowing up to 3 additional hunters to join you in battle at any point. Then of course we have the world. Currently there are 4 known locations: the Ancient Forest, Wildspire Waste, Coral Highlands, and Rotten Vale. Each location with its own unique ecosystem, food chain, and environmental hazards. Now we should be getting more beyond these 4 that have been officially revealed. I believe we're expecting anywhere between 5 and 6, but these are the ones we know of the moment. There's also a major hub town called Astera. Here you get quests, talk with NPCs, buy items, buff up before hunts, and craft your gear. There's also a social area called the Gather Hub Tavern, and here up to 16 hunters can hang out, arm wrestle, have a meal, and easily group up for upcoming quests. Exploration is also a part of this game. It's not just quest, hunt monster, get gear, and repeat. There is an expedition mode. This lets you freely explore any of the game's locations with no time limit. Here you can hunt monsters, practice your skills, harvest some resources, upgrade your Palico, and complete side quests. There's also going to be a story mode. And that is pretty much going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think the ultimate takeaway here is if you like action combat, if you like big, complicated boss fights, and you like grinding for sweet looking gear, Monster Hunter World is probably going to be a good game for you. In fact, I'm probably going to be playing a lot of this game, so stay tuned for more videos.